my Saturday day? That shit doesn't make sense. Alright. Alright, what's up, y'all? So, today I'm vlogging my day, which I've never done before, but the first thing we start off with is making the bed. Alright, so the second part of my day, which is usually my most favorite, is I usually walk into my bathroom. You know, I admire how small I am, and then I started doing my hair, and then brushing my teeth and all that stuff. And my hair is the most important step, alright? You'll, like hypothetically, I would put it as if like, if I had to go out with like, without brushing my teeth or without doing my hair, if I had to pick one, it would 100% be not brushing my teeth and not do my hair. We ain't worried about that right now, because we're gonna do both. Yikes. That wasn't supposed to happen, alright? Alright, well, now we get to the fun stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm like the biggest troll / non-troll you guys will ever meet. Like, I'm funny, but at the same time, I'm like very serious, but at the same time, I'm very funny. You know, I think if like you're chill with me, then I'll be funny, but like, if you're not chill with me, then I'll be very serious. You know what I'm saying? So if you're like any of my junior Marines out there watching, I'm sorry, you know, don't take it personal. I done told you it's only business. And you guys like, take it too literal. And then you guys get upset. You're like, John Mendoza. Oh, John Mendoza, he yells at us for no reason. You know, I just have high expectations, you know what I mean? Like, for me, it's just like, dude, I'm gonna expect from you what I expect from myself, and like nothing less. And I don't know, I think that was enough inspirational talk for my morning routine. And then I use this blind barber stuff I get from Ulta. And shopping at Ulta is actually pretty cool. So I don't want to hear it. If you're a man and you're like, oh, you go to Ulta? Bro, yes, I do go to Ulta, bro. What's up? Bam! I would show you guys my legs, but they kind of small. You know what I mean? So like, there really ain't no point. Maybe this is enough to cut me some justice. And that's under a wall. You're a goofball.
No, you're goofball.
Yeah, you're a goofball.
No, you're goofball.
Estás loca.
Tú estás loca.
No, loco.
Papá, mira muchos pelos.
Sí, muchos pelos, bro. Tienes muchos pelos, bro.
Sorry, papá.
No me digas sorry a mí, tú lo vas a limpiar. Sí. So I'm trying to make it into a habit where I drink like a whole glass of water like before I do anything else. Because like I used to not do that. Like I'd usually just go straight into drinking like an energy drink or drinking a coffee or whatever, or just consume food. But I feel like whenever I do allow myself to drink a glass of water first, it kind of allows me to wake up, you know, like actually wake up, and it'll get my digestive system going. Like you can look up all the scientific facts behind the pros of like drinking a glass of water as soon as you wake up, but it has been working for me. So if you haven't started doing it and like you feel like your stomach hurts, like whenever you wake up or whenever you first eat, like I would try to consume a glass of water like anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes before you start eating. So just a simple tip. ¿Quieres que ore o que tú quieres orar? ¿Quieres que yo ore? Okay. Gracias, Dios. So there has been a change of plans. So we went to gymnastics, and then I drove to my boy's house, helped him put on his exhaust, and my truck didn't want to start. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, this never happened before until today. So like, it just didn't want to start. It wasn't even cranking. It wasn't turning over. So like, we think it was a starter, you know, but then I was really thinking about it, and I was like, the most common problem Chevys have is grounds. So I'm gonna clean my grounds. I'm gonna change my oil because I'm due for that, and we'll go from there, see if that solves the issue. if that doesn't solve the issue, I'll probably look into buy a new starter, and then yeah, and so on. I'm not gonna run you guys through the whole fucking process, right? But that did change the trajectory of today in some sense. And after that, we'll fucking go to Target, because I told Leila I would get her like a toy if she was good all week at daycare, which she was. And after that, we'll fucking probably just go do some real estate work, and I'll talk to you guys then. For all my Ninja warriors, this is a crucial tool to take off any fucking oil filter underneath the car.
Déjate lo explico, soy de tu tipo, no soy un conocido, pero quiero ser tu amigo, solo deja.
So we did all the things. I washed my truck, I cleaned the inside of my truck, I changed the oil, and now we're about to eat pretty much lunch slash dinner. Took a long time because I cleaned the underbody of my truck ever since I went off-roading and I had that issue with my truck. I was like, you know what? Let me clean my grounds, let me clean all my lines and all that stuff. So honestly, I've been a little, I wouldn't say hangry, but like, dude, if you know me and I don't eat, like my head starts palpitating. All right, so we made it to Target, and now we gotta figure out what it is that Leila wants to buy. Yo. ¿Qué es lo que quieres, mami? She wants a backpack. I'm like, bro, ¿dónde está la mochila, nena?
Oh, escucha.
Jala, duro. Espérate, jala duro. Okay, ¿estás bien? Párate, antes que los corran de la tierra. Okay, anyway, this concludes our Target journey. So after this, I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble and just work on pre-licensing for about an hour, anywhere from an hour to 2 hours. We'll see how long I'm there for, and that should wrap it up. But yeah, so from everything, it was honestly a pretty productive day due to the fact that we did work on my truck and did try to troubleshoot whatever it was that was going on. And from there, productive in the sense of, obviously we came to do this stuff. And I mean, I'm trying to get my real estate license. So all I'm doing currently is just pre-licensing. And from pre-licensing is the state and national exam, which we'll see how it goes. I'm pretty sure I have 180 days to finish pre-licensing, so I'm not really too worried about it. I seem to be on a good track. I think yesterday I did a little bit over 2 hours of work. Today was like an hour and a half, and then the day before yesterday was another 2 hours of work. And it's a 74 or 75 hour class. So overall, it's not like as bad as it seems. There's definitely a lot of knowledge. And I guess it's taking me longer to like get through the modules because I'm actually writing everything that I'm learning. So like, I'm not just reading and then like everything I read usually just goes out one ear and out the other if I'm not like writing or taking notes. So like the fact that I am taking notes and I am writing helps a lot. So one of the things that I would say about like even this journey as a whole, for me, it was like more about like actually just sending it, you know, like I get in my mind about it a lot, you know, like the whole government shutdown and like everything, like not knowing if we're gonna get paid or whatnot. I guess I was using it as an excuse, and in the back of my mind I was like, you know what, like I'll do it when the time comes, you know, whenever the government opens up and whatnot. And as soon as the day the government opened up, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna send it, because if I don't send it right now, I'm never gonna send it. I'm just gonna keep saying I'm gonna do this, and I've been saying I was gonna do this real estate thing for like the past 2 months, and even before the government shut down. So for me, the government shutdown was kind of an excuse, but at the same time, it was like You know, it's like it's now or never. And you know, it's like the same reason why I wanted to get out the Marine Corps. It's like is getting into the unknown, because I obviously don't know exactly how this is gonna go, and I fucking it's looking kind of a risk in a sense. It's like leaving stability and like leaving a stable paycheck to like setting off to a course of life that no one in my family or nobody that I actually know personally has ever done before. So it's fulfilling in the sense of like knowing I'm doing it. You know, I don't know a lot of people that have done real estate, or at least like very successful realtors. So this for me is just a huge stepping stone, and use this as like motivation in a sense. Like, you know, if you don't fucking do it, who else is gonna do it? And don't cut yourself so much fucking slack. Like, you can be patient with everybody else but yourself. You know, like I believe in patience for your girl. I believe in patience for your kids. I believe in patience for everything else other than yourself. You know, I live my life very rapidly. Like everything that I do it with intensity. Like if you ever work out with me, if you ever seen me, I'm a very like looped in person. I'm a person that's always like, my head's always on the swivel. I'm always thinking, I'm always doing something. Like it's very rare for you to just see me just like, oh well, all right man, today's another day. You know, today's another day. You know, like I think that you need to get out of that mindset. Like that mindset of like, today's just another day. Today's not just another day. Today's the day that is like, you know, that day one. It could be day one or fucking, what's that quote, bro? Day one or day one. You know what I mean? Or some shit like that. I forgot what the fuck it was. But like, it's either you start today or you never start. You know what I mean? Like your day one when you first thought of it could have been 6 months ago, or your day one is going to be 6 months later when you actually decide to do it. So you decide whenever it is that you want to do it. And yeah, so this vlog did get cut up short because we didn't go to the range and we didn't do as much things as we wanted to do, but that's fine. For me, it was still a win. It was very productive. I got to know a few things were wrong with my truck. You know, I mean, it hasn't happened yet. So like throughout the time that I left my house, it hasn't like not wanted to start. So I don't know if it was just the grounds, because whenever I pressure washed underneath it, I washed all the grounds, and sometimes like, you know, your negative and your grounds could be dirty, or they could not be having contact with which causes you to have electrical issues. So maybe that fixed it. And I mean, the oil change got done, so that's actually very productive. And I cleaned the inside of my truck, also very productive. Everything that I wanted to do got done. So other than the range, and like I didn't really have to go to the range, but it would have been nice. So we'll have a range, maybe a range only vlog sometime later. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and good luck with everything. I'll catch you guys in the next one.